Good morning, blooming seeds. Welcome back to my campsite. Today's day 7, and we're going to talk about like a weekly review of our day 1 to 6 and check in with gratitude and faith, which is right up my alley. So I was really grateful to even do this part of the process. And something I should tell you is when I started this journey back in February, I very quickly added gratitude to the whole process. And so when I journal every morning, I started out trying to write 3 things I'm grateful for, 1 person I'll show love to, and 1 way to live as my best self. And that's something that I kind of got away from when I really started to throw myself at putting this channel together. Now, the other thing I want to tell you is I never set out to do this channel for content creation or for money. I actually planned to do more of a faith-based channel, mostly because I'm called to do it. I had an experience where I know I'm supposed to be sharing my testimony as a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and I made the channel. I have 10 subscribers. I started putting together the content for that, and I hit a wall because I wasn't confident. I was insecure. I had huge imposter syndrome, and I really was stuck. And I went like a whole month just planning and planning and planning. It was like the entire month of April. And so then I had the epiphany, well, I'm really enjoying manifesting, and I feel like it's something I can talk about. So I'm going to do that, and I'll give myself permission to be imperfect. I don't feel like I have to live up to any standard or expectation in this space because of just the nature of what the space is. And so it's really helped me. And so now I'm being gravitated towards remembering like my purpose, what Heavenly Father's asked me to do, or the universe, if that is more palatable to you. And I'm supposed to be sharing my testimony, whatever that means. So I don't know how I'm going to do that yet, but I am, I guess, less afraid. So that is the cool thing about having done this channel. So I'm not anything special. I'm just a person, a sister in the gospel, like sharing my manifestation journey. So yeah, but it's been a lot of fun. And what's really interesting to me is when I sat down to do this like review, I realized that when I took away the faith part just to do this channel, just to get over myself, something changed a little bit. Really, this past month of May hasn't been as fulfilling as I would say February and March were for me. So, and even April I was kind of stuck. And so that's why I came here. So, oh, happy little geese. They're coming in for the morning. So I missed that part, and I need to get back to it. And I'm not sure how to do that. Honestly, I'm not sure. So I guess I'll just figure it out as I go. But what I wanted to share with you was, first of all, this is what my husband gave me for Mother's Day. Isn't that beautiful? I love it. It's a little decal for our car. I'm lucky in that we both like being outdoors. So, and we both like to camp. So that's really a good thing. But I want to go back to that list I wrote in February 2nd, where I wrote, for my dream self, I wrote, I am endowed. I weigh 155 pounds. I camp 1 time per month. I travel at least once a year. I have a family compound. So anyway, you get the gist. But I want to go through the list. I am endowed. Check. I got that done in February. I weigh 155 pounds. I am on my way. I have been working out every day, and then today I just joined a weight loss challenge program because I know that I need to change the way I'm eating to complement all the exercise and the strength training I'm doing. And I know once I do that, I am going to hit my goal weight no problem. So it's on its way. So I'm still very happy about where I'm at in that space. Then I have camping one time per month. We have not done that at all this year. Memorial Day is when the campgrounds in my state, I'm in Massachusetts, is when most of them open. So you can't really go camping before Memorial Day. So today's Memorial Day weekend, or Saturday of Memorial Day weekend. And so I'm excited to get home this morning, grab my husband to go for a walk, and then we're gonna plan our camping trip. Because last year we didn't camp at all, and really we have no excuse because the kids are grown. So then we want to travel one time per year. So we've gone to Europe, and that was really fun. And we really want to go to New Zealand, because that's where they filmed Lord of the Rings. I don't know if we're going to go to New Zealand next year, because we would have to plan it. So I don't even know where we could go this year. But that one, we'll plan something. That's what I've decided. We're just going to plan something. Then I wrote, I'm actively serving in the community. So I guess I serve in small ways, but I don't think that's what I intended when I wrote down this here. I think I want to be more active in like a food shelter or a women's shelter, or anything like where I just feel it a little bit more. I serve by serving others in my church. I will give rides or make meals and that sort of thing. So you could say I'm doing it, but I'm not doing it to the full intention that I had when I wrote this down. And I look great in sundresses, so I'm working on that one. But you know what I decided? I can actually go buy a sundress this weekend, and I can buy one that fits me now, because I am about 20 pounds lighter than when I started in February. And it might not be the 155 sundress, 155 pounds in that sundress, but I think that's okay, right? So I am right now. And then I have plenty of money to help others. So I have enough, and I've been actually working at sharing it anyway when people have needed things or asked for things. So I'm still releasing the how on that one. I am not working at my day job anymore. Well, that one I am still working at, but that will happen again, I think, when the time is right, and I'm not overly worried about it. I have a big garden, so I can't really take a lot of credit for this one, but my husband has been out in our garden every day, pretty much when it's not been raining, and he's been planting and adding things to it. I like more of the flowers. He likes more of the vegetables, so my gardens tend to be perennial, where I plant them once, I organize it out, and then they come up year after year, and all I have to do is weed. So my gardens are looking pretty. Maybe I'll take a few pictures for them if stuff's in bloom. I think a lot of it blooms later spring, midsummer. And then the last one is I have a family compound. I'm living in a castle. And so, yeah, for my review on how I'm doing with all of this, we're consolidating households right now. So my house is a wreck, and that's been a little stressful for me. Throwing out a lot of things, and I've realized how we are slaves to our stuff. But we are taking our empty nest home, and my son and my daughter-in-law, they're moving in, and she's been caring for her younger sister, so she's moving in. And then my daughter and her boyfriend are already living here, and my other daughter's back from college. So come June, we'll go from, having almost no one in the house to having 2, 4, 6, 8 people. So 2 to 8. And what I'm really excited about for this is I'm giving up a lot of space right now, because I have to give up my craft room. My husband had to give up his office. Like, we had to consolidate that down to the game room. So it's felt hard in a sense, again, because we are slaves to our stuff. But I'm excited because it means I'm like living in the end result. Like, I'm not waiting for the castle to create the family compound where we're back living with each other, helping each other out, gardening together. My daughter-in-law wants to raise quail. So it's exciting. I want goats, but I don't know if I'm ready for goats yet with everything else I have going on. Plus I want to travel, and I worry about caring for an animal and that sort of thing. So anyway, that's my week in review, which is probably more like a 3 months for me. So don't feel bad if you haven't gotten that far. But I hadn't really sat down and reviewed anything up until this point. So it's been really exciting for me to do that. I hope your journey is going amazing. I hope you find a way to live, love, and grow today. And until my next video, I love you guys and see you then.